Alright, welcome back. This is MDawg, and we are checking out the first Descendant. One of the questions that may pop up for some players if they're early in the game is how do you unlock Bunny, the bunny suit, in the first Descendant? And the reason why this question might come up is because from early in your experience playing this, even while you're first leveling or questing out here in Kingston, in the around the destruction outpost, you will have this quest pop up, and you can see it's still active on my screen even now. Sometimes I forget even how to get to the journal. It's so weird the way everything is laid out. So it's just the game is not very clear. Even like that, going to the journal, it's just not the most clear. Like, this isn't a game where you really are expected to be able to like go read the quest like you're playing like an old school MMO or something. You basically just follow the symbology, and iconography is just kind of leading you the way through the quest and what you need to go do. And for the most part, that part of the game kind of just plays itself. So, but you'll see this quest come up early, and you may have the instinct of wanting to go complete it. Yeah, I want to unlock the bunny suit. This is, you know, it's almost like getting a new Warframe in Warframe. I want to unlock a new Descendant in First Descendant. Well, you actually, as far as I can tell, you cannot do it. So eventually the main story and then this sort of like side mission will coincide, will connect. And what you may not realize is that while you're doing some of those missions in Kingston, you're actually progressing the quest to unlock the bunny suit. And when you get to the point where I'm at, they will have connected to where your objective for both the main quest line and obtaining the bunny suit is the same thing: defeat Gravewalker. If for some reason you've gotten confused on where Gravewalker is located, you just come here and talk to Seneca, and he is the one where you choose whether you want to do normal or hard battles. And as you move through the game, you're going to have different boss fights. Okay, I'm not going to spoil the Gravewalker fight in this video, at least. So if you want to see that fight yourself, you will get the opportunity to. But I will come back after I complete the fight and show you the final step in unlocking this this skin. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so the fight is over. So this is one of the important little steps here. When you defeat the Gravewalker, make sure you choose the bunny pattern as your reward, if this is your first time putting it together or facing this enemy. This is an amorphous material that has no connected shape stabilizer. Research must be obtained separately. So this is what we are collecting as our reward after defeating the Gravewalker. Okay, so now that we have finished that, it should be moving us. We can pick up the loot real quick, and then we will manually move back to Albion so we can hopefully go ahead and show you the complete part of this process. So, because we've done those missions leading up to this, and because we have now ultimately defeated the Gravewalker, we now have the components necessary to craft this skin, or whatever it is we're getting, unlocking Bunny, basically. So let's see together here how this is going to work. Okay, so once you're back from defeating the Gravewalker, to move the main story quest forward, you actually want to talk to Seneca. But for the unlocking Bunny, what we actually want to do is come way over here. Actually, I think I took a wrong turn, didn't I? Still getting to know this place. It's a similar path as that, but slightly different. It says talk to, go to Anais and research Bunny. So we can come over here and we need to find Anais. This is not where Anais is. I've seen Anais. I think this is Anais. Yeah. So here's Anais. And this is who we're meant to talk to.
Now what do you want? Go on.
Research request. You can now get a new descendant or weapon through research. Here, various research items are proposed. Check the recommended research list. Select a topic you want to research. The corresponding research list will be displayed. Acquire various descendants and weapons through research. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out. All right, so if you hover over or even just look at, you can see we have all of the parts necessary. Thankfully, we have enough of the money resource, whatever this is called. I actually wasn't paying attention to how much gold we needed, but we do have enough. And at least currently, it doesn't look like I have even a single part for any other descendant, right? So who we're unlocking right now is Bunny. We will just click on this and do research request. As you can see, we have all of the right materials here. And these are the things we've collected throughout the different quests. So once we do this, it will start researching. It looks like this research lasts for 1 minute. It says it can be accelerated. Of course, we don't want to do that. Okay, so after a minute of waiting, it tells you that the research is complete. And we now receive the item. Okay, so it looks like we now, and this will likely be the first descendant that you receive, we can now go, oh wow, that did mastery rank up, that's interesting. We can now go to our descendant screen, and
it's just wiping them all out.
If you click here, you can bring up, and the ones you own will be in the list. And switching descendants is as easy as just clicking this and then loading in on the different descendant. So you can see on Lepic we're level 15. On Bunny it looks like we're going to start off at level 10. And we are now controlling a different character. So it's as easy as doing that. Now, something I haven't, this is the first time I've ever done this. So it looks like all of your weapons, everything remains the same. So it's just literally changing the descendant you're playing with is what it appears to me. That is the only thing that changes. Now, obviously, that's going to change your special abilities. I'm not saying it doesn't change anything, but your equipped weapons and everything appear to just stay the same. And it looks like we can just continue to move through the main story quest as we please. Now, the next thing that this bunny suit research training completed wants us to do is talk to the descendant instructor. So, and one thing I'm curious about is if we have to be using Bunny to be able to complete this part, or if we can go back to Lepic and still complete. And you see how quickly you can change between your descendants. Congratulations, the quality. He's basically just telling you how you can get more information about your different descendants. Okay, so at this point we have now completed that sort of minor sub quest line that was different than the main quest line, and we forever have a new descendant, almost like a new warframe unlocked. They are showing as different levels, and this is kind of what the instructor was telling us about. You can go to this screen to see what are the skills. So Bunny has a thrill bomb, speed of light, lightning emission, and maximum power. Compared to the Descendant I've been using, Lepic has a grenade throw, which partners well with traction grenade in terms of sucking all the enemies up and then throwing a grenade. Overclock, which inflicts burn on enemies when they're damaged by grenade throw or overkill. And then finally Overkill, which equips a unique weapon, and until MP runs out, you're using this unique weapon, and you can see in the graphic here kind of what that looks like. It's pretty cool. So I like his build. These are the only two. I mean, I really haven't tried Bunny yet, hardly at all. But I've played with people using some of the other starter Descendants, and they seem cool too. I just happened to pick this one. So anyway, hopefully that helps just answer your questions. Especially if you're early in the game, just trying to figure out what's going on with this Bunny Descendant. How do I unlock that additional Descendant? And also, how do you access the fight against the Gravewalker in case you have kind of gotten off track? The game does take you right to this point, but if you then stopped and didn't have the quest objective over Seneca's head, you might, even get confused on that. So anyway, hope this has been helpful. I hope you're enjoying First Descendant. Let me know if you're playing it. It's just been out a few days now. And sort of what your thoughts are on it. If you're like me, it's gotten me actually sort of going back to some of the other similar looter shooters and just kind of refreshing on different ones. It's kind of been fun. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. I will see you next time.